let's see, I fought October 1st. I took about a week, 10 days off because, you know, I took a severe blow to the head. So I laid off contact for a while, but, you know, 10 days later I got right back into learning, going back to classes in the city with John Donaher, Jiu-Jitsu. And I started working with my Muay Thai coach here at AMA Fight Club. His name is Gunsock. He only goes by one name. He's from Thailand, Fighter of the Year. Unbelievable, and it's been tremendous. I've been working with him ever since as well.
Nice. I met him last Saturday here. His session looked brutal.
Yeah.
So since we're on your last fight, a lot of people find it to be controversial. They thought early stoppage, this and that. Some people thought it was a fine stoppage. Well, you want to walk me through the last few seconds and then your thoughts right immediately afterwards? Yeah,
you know, I've heard that a lot. A lot of people ask me that question. Whatever, the ref stopped it. That was the decision. That was the outcome of the fight. You know, I got hit with something in the middle of the mat, went up against the cage. I was kind of on, you know, I was woozy. I saw the kick coming. After the kick hit me, I was more aware than when the kick did hit me. That being said, I was in a vulnerable position. Who knows what could have happened? I could have gotten hurt worse. So, you know, whatever. I just take it with a grain of salt. It happened. That was it, and move on from there.
Okay. Very nice. You're fighting Ninja Roberts, Daniel Ninja Roberts. Tell me a little bit about your opponent.
Yeah, you know, I really like the matchup. He's not as well known, obviously, as Anthony Johnson or Rick Story, but it's someone who, you know, I've been working so hard to get my skills better, to increase my level all around with fighting. When you fight guys, you know, like Anthony Johnson, I'm not going to try to stand with Anthony Johnson. You know, that's common sense. So I like that Roberts is more, you know, on my level of striking. You know, he's an explosive athlete. He's got great jiu-jitsu, really. You know, against Greg Soto, he showed that he's pretty versatile with submission. So it's something that I'm going to work to use my new skills, but at the same time, if I can beat him with my game, I'm going to beat him with my game.
Gotcha. And are you doing something differently since Anthony Johnson's training?
Yeah, you know, like I mentioned, I started working with our Muay Thai coach here, and I've always done Muay Thai, you know, when I'm sparring, but consistently twice a week, privates. It's been tremendous, and just the amount of knowledge that I'm taking from him, and to see like an authentic Thai boxer is just insane, man. His mentality and the things he says, the way he talks, and the moves he shows me, it's awesome.
That's cool. Now, after your Linwood story and your loss, were you hungry to get back into the octagon, or were you thinking, let me take my time off and figure things out, or what, like a week or whatever afterwards?
Yeah, you know, regardless of the outcome, it was pretty much the same after Story and then against Rumble as well. You know, after I fight, after a week of vacation, you know, vacation meaning sitting at my fiance's house doing nothing, I'm ready to go again.
Judging by what's going on with the welterweight division right now, do you have any input with like GSP being out and the interim title happening?
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I really wish I'd have won that last fight, because that would have put me right at the top, and I'm sure Anthony Johnson's kicking himself in the butt for going up to 185 because of this happening. But yeah, I mean, you have Condit and Diaz who are obviously fighting. You have Ellenberger, whom I think is going to walk through Diego, and you know, there's guys like Pierce and Koscheck, and you know, those guys are in the spotlight right now. They deserve to be in the spotlight. But for me personally, I mean, it's a wide open situation, and I just, you know, obviously I got to win my fight and just keep chipping away fight by fight, but it's a wide open, you know, there's no real front runner right now.
Gotcha. Cool. And is there any message you want to give to your fans and anybody, any special thanks to anybody?
You know, just I guess a big thanks to everyone involved. You know, I have people from Mike here at AMA, my strength coach Don Messing, my brother who handles a lot of my, you know, day in and day out work that no one really knows exists, but it needs to be done. You know, some of my sponsors like In Motion Meals who help me go around. It's just a giant team of people that help me succeed, and unfortunately I'm not in a position financially where I can take care of everyone and do what I'd love to do, but you know, in this sport, that's the goal I'm reaching for. So when that time happens, I'm hoping, you know, it all pays off and I can give back to the people that are giving to me.